Welcome to Supers Live, the Supermodified Ultra Pavement Racing Series. We are live on supers.net. We're glad you can join us there. We're live on Twitch, man. Thanks for joining us on the Purple Monster as well. I just made that up. I don't know if that's really, but what do they call Twitch other than Twitch? Anyway, we're glad you can join us here tonight. It's a little delirious here, not feeling a little bit underneath the weather. But we've got a neat show for you here tonight at the Salem Speedway, the famed Salem Speedway, a half-mile, 33-degree banked racetrack in the very southern tip of Indiana, and it's a track where they used to run the non-wing Supermodifieds back in the day. In fact, on our YouTube channel for the Real Supermodified playlist, we have some video of Supermodifieds at Salem from 1987. As a matter of fact, it's pretty hairy because two drivers go out of the ballpark and coming out of turn two. There's not a lot of great footage, but you can sure see the dust flying. And then at the end of the video, you can see the cars of Randy Wynn and Tommy Marks and how destroyed they were. Thankfully, both drivers were able to walk away from that crash with big bruises and a lot of pain for the next few weeks. But it was always a treacherous racetrack for the Supermodifieds, very bumpy, not very smooth. Still that way for the Supermodifieds and the USAC, or the sprint cars and the USAC champ cars that race there. But it is a famed racetrack, been in existence for over 70 years. It's just one of those joints like Winchester Speedway, or for you Southern fans, Bristol Motor Speedway, that if you do well at Salem, you know you've done something. So we are excited to be back at Salem this year in the NASCAR Heat sim racing platform, running our non-wing Supermodifieds. They don't have the big wing over the top, and that's to pay homage to how the Supers were run at Salem back in the day. Track just deemed too fast, even for wings over the top, like you would see on the World of Outlaws Tour or the Must-See Racing sprint cars or the Auto Value sprint cars, if you're familiar with those. So this is an interesting deal here tonight. We have got one heck of a points battle going on, and it is one of those deals where this race could really be the pivotal race of the season. Last week, Rocket Rob Warren moved back into the lead after being behind for almost 5 weeks, chasing Keith Powell. And now, with 3 races left, he is 3 points ahead of Powell in the Supers Goldcrest Wing Supermodified Championship. And that combines points from the NASCAR Heat platform as well as the R-Factor and R-Factor 2 platform. So it has been a long season. We've got 3 more races to go after tonight. We're in the first week of 2 weeks straight in the state of Indiana, as we go to Indianapolis Raceway Park next week to finish out what is called the Indiana Supermod Challenge. And what that is it's a series of 4 races throughout the season. You have we started at the Harvest of Speed when we kicked off our 15th anniversary season at LaPorte Speedway, a fictional track, and that was on the 2nd of October. We're here tonight for this 30-lap non-wing show at the Salem Speedway, and then next week we go to Indianapolis Raceway Park, better known to you youngins out there as ORP or Lucas Oil Raceway. We will run 2 50-lap races there next week, wing and non-wing. So you can see the challenges, running 2 types of cars, 2 different gaming platforms on vastly different racetracks. And the driver that comes home with that Indiana Supermod Challenge Championship presented by Wags Custom and Cool Awards will gain 15 bonus points. That's part of the reason why tonight's race is so pivotal to the season-long championship. Right now, Keith Powell is leading the Indiana Supermod Challenge. Powell out of Ohio looking for his first Supers championship in the wing Supermodifieds. Even though we're running non-wing, it counts towards the wing points. And Powell, a former champion in the non-wing Supers with R-Factor as well as NASCAR Heat. So you've got some great guys up top. One of the guys we're going to talk about tonight is a guy that's going away from 3rd starting position, Carl Bonsai Becker. Carl has some great runs here at the Salem Speedway and going down through the years, Carl hasn't often finished out of the top 5 and has been on the podium many times here at Salem. It's a track that he personally loves to go watch racing at. From Lansing, Michigan, he'll drive all the way down to watch the sprint cars race there, has crewed on sprint cars. Keep your eyes on the number 42 Darker Titanium Roadster here tonight at the Salem Speedway.